Hi everyone. I just watched a video by a friend of mine, Luke, YouTube name What's Happening, and I've been tagged. Not by name, but by watching the video. And it's the 7-question tag. Now, you have to excuse me if I cough because I've been pretty ill for the last 10 days and I'm still not 100%. So I'll try and get through this without coughing a lung up. Why do you do YouTube? Well, I started probably about excuse me, probably about 10 years ago, and I think it was not long after YouTube started. And I initially started, I had a channel when I was in the UK. That's when I first signed up. It was basically, the reason I made the account was basically to leave comments, because there's all these videos with all these comments and there's no way that I could leave a comment because I wasn't a member. I was simply a viewer. So I created an account. My original account name was Zero Wildfire, which is also my email address. So I thought, yeah, I'll just use that. It's something I'll easily remember. And after a couple of years, I had it for a few years, but it got shut down because of a breach of copyright. 3 breaches in one hit. So I never even had a chance to rectify the problem. And it was basically, I had some snippets of some Ray Mears videos on 3 different videos. Now it was only little snippets. Now we now know that you can use this, you can use a few seconds worth without any copyright issues, but back then they just basically went, nah, sorry, goodbye, thank you very much, that's enough for you. So I lost my channel, so I had to create a second channel, and I came up with the name RDP Project, which is my initials, Robert Dean Phillips, and that's my second account. So like I said, I initially did it just to comment, but then I thought, I'll make some videos and I'll have a go at this. And yeah, I've got several hundred videos up now, a mixture of all sorts of things. Airsoft guns, knives, swords, camping, bushcrafting, what else? Just a mix of all sorts of things. I wouldn't mind specialising in one particular field, but I just never got around to it because I've got such an extensive liking for different things that I see something that's interesting, I'll film it and put it up on my channel, and it maybe, oh yeah, you know, I was thinking about doing a video about this particular topic, but end up going off into that topic instead. But if I find it interesting, or if I think other people might find it interesting, I'll put a video up about it. I've got the questions written down, not in any specific order, so. Where did my channel name come from? Well, I just answered that. So that was question 1, was why do YouTube? Question 2 was where does my channel name come from? Like I said, originally it was Zero Wildfire, but then with my second channel I had to come up with something new. And all the good names I came up with had already been taken. So I came up with RDP Project, and like I said, RDP are my initials. So it also leaves it open, because this RDP project, that could be anything, so it can cover lots of different topics. How long have you been on YouTube? Well, my first channel was created not long after YouTube was, so I'm guessing 9-10 years now. About that, yeah. YouTube was pretty young when I first started, so it was around about that time. I think YouTube was started 2005 or 2006 or something like that. Or was it earlier? I was in the UK the first time from 98 to 2003. Oh, so I could go further back than that, yeah. Oh well, a long time. Do you make your own thumbnails? Yes, I do. If I'm in the mood, I do. If I can't be bothered, I don't worry about it. I'll just choose, I'll let YouTube choose. But sometimes I've gone out of my way to make thumbnails. It just comes down to what mood I'm in, whether I can be bothered, whether it's a hot day. Like right now it's 31 degrees Celsius in this room and it's 20 past 9 p.m. It has been a scorcher of a day and it's been a radiant heat type of day. So if I was editing right now, I wouldn't be bothered with thumbnail. I'll just let YouTube choose it or make it. Intro and outro. Yes, I do my own intros and outros. It's usually very simple as just text. I haven't got the knowledge of computers to be able to make an animated intro. I simply just use a blue or a black background with my name in yellow font, and that's it. And I tend to leave it to about 3 or 4 seconds and then cut into opening credits and then into the video itself. Okay, what else? Would you ever quit YouTube? I can't answer that. At the moment I'd say no, but you never know what happens in the future. I'd never stop watching YouTube, but whether I produce content for YouTube, that's another story. I may or may not. I don't know. What do you film with? Canon PowerShots. My first video camera was a Canon PowerShot. It ended up in a watery grave at the bottom of a creek. My third camera is this Canon PowerShot, which is the SX220HS. My third Canon PowerShot, which is this one, is the Canon PowerShot SX700HS, and my third and fourth PowerShots are slightly older than these. I bought them second hand. That's one I'm filming on now. It's a PowerShot SX10IS, and the other one, I'll just grab it. The other one is PowerShot S5IS. So that's that. So that one there and this one, what I classify as like backup cameras. That one is 10 megapixel. This one is only 8. This little silver one is, where is it? 12.1 megapixel. And my most recent one is, I keep moving, this one's 16.1 megapixel. Now what I mean by backup cameras is that those two little ones have got specific batteries, dedicated batteries. That one and this one use double A's. So use AA batteries. So if I'm out and about and these other two go flat, I can still use these ones, and even if these batteries go flat, at least I can buy more batteries at any hardware shop, any fuel service station, or any convenience store. So having a camera that backs up everything else but runs on commercially available generic batteries is a big bonus. So even though it's only 8 megapixel and that one's only 10, the other one's 12 and 16, these two still come to the rescue quite often. And Canon PowerShots, so they've got dual microphones, and the audio pickup is really good, some of the best that you can get on some of the small compact cameras, and that's one of the reasons why I chose them. Not so much because of the video quality, but rather the audio quality, because when you're shooting video, audio is a very important piece to it, and unless you got separate dedicated audio equipment like lapel mic or something like that, if you're just limited to what the camera can pick up, then I highly recommend Canon PowerShots for audio pickup, because they all have dual microphones. Even this little one. I'll just turn it down a bit. It has this little microphone there and there. You can see those little round bits. And little holes just here and here. And same as the other one. This one has two microphones right at the top there. Here and here. So stereo microphones that pick up really good sound quality. So yeah, it's stinking hot. I'm gonna finish this video off, but I'm gonna tag 3 people. Now, who should I tag? Let's see, I was having a look here at my subscriptions list. Okay, first person I'm tagging is Paul from 007 Vauxhall. So Paul, you've been tagged. I could go the usual route and tag some of my favourite YouTubers, but I've tagged them so many times. Okay, how about Hiker in Estonia? If you like hiking videos, check her out. So, hiking in Estonia, you've been tagged. Okay, Lee from LB Custom Knives, you've been tagged. So, the questions are, why do you YouTube? Where did your channel name come from? How long have you been on YouTube? Do you make your own thumbnails? Do you make your own intro and outro? Would you ever quit YouTube? And what do you film with? So, in no specific order, those are the 7 questions. So I will finish this off now, and yeah, guys, if you don't know those people I've tagged, go check them out. I'll put the links to their channels down below in the description box as well, and thanks for watching. And while this video is running, I'm going to have a cold shower because I really need to chill out. It's been a scorcher of a day today. I think it was like 38 degrees outside. Thankfully, in about 4 weeks' time, I will be back in the UK and I won't have to put up with this infernal heat. I'm relocating to the UK for a few years. So, yeah. 2 thumbs up. Thanks for watching, people. See you again soon. Bye.